Welcome to the Examsdaily YouTube channel. Today we can see the daily current affairs of November 28, 2019. Before that, those who didn't subscribe our Examsdaily YouTube channel, click the subscribe button and also do not forget to click the bell button to get updates from our channel. First, we can see the yesterday quiz answers. First question is, World Migratory Bird Day is observed on which date? The answer is October 12. Second question is, 14th Annual Convention of the Central Information Commission was held in which city? The answer is New Delhi. Third question is, India and which country navy undertake a coordinated patrol in North Bay of Bengal? The answer is Bangladesh. Fourth question is, mobile app M Hariali launched by which minister? The answer is Mr. Harip Singh Duri. Fifth question is, Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan gave Kayakalp awards to which centers? The answer is medical centers. November 29, International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian People. The International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian People marks the adoption by the General Assembly of Resolution 181, Part 2 on 29 November 1947, which is partitioning the mandate for Palestine into two states. The day provides an opportunity for the international community to focus its attention on the fact that the question of Palestine remains unsolved. This year, the annual special meeting in the observance of the day took place on 27 November 2019. It will be followed by the opening of the exhibit Palestine, the Most Universal of National Causes, consisting of pictures and quotes by well-known public figures who have expressed solidarity with the Palestinian people. So we can expect the question from here is, International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian People is observed on which date? Answer is November 28. Sweden King Queen to undertake 6-day visit to India. Sweden King Gustav and Queen Sylvia will undertake a 6-day visit to India beginning on 1st December 2019. The Ministry of External Affairs announced. It said the king will have meeting with President Ramnath Kovind, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on bilateral and multilateral issues of mutual interest. Apart from Delhi, the royal couple is scheduled to visit Mumbai and Uttarakhand. This will be King Gustav's third visit to India. So we can expect the question from here is, which country king and queen visited India for 6 days? International Film Festival of India IFFI ends at Banaji in Goa. The International Film Festival of India IFFI will come to an end at Banaji in Goa. The 50th edition of Asian biggest film festival began on the 20th of this month. The closing ceremony of IFFI is to be held this afternoon in Goa. The theme of the event is Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. The Union Minister of Information and Broadcasting Prakash Javadekar and Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant are expected to be present. The 90th Superfest comes to an end with the screening of the closing film later tonight. The Indian premiere of Mark and Her Mother, directed by Iranian master Mohsen Magal, will be the closing film of IFFI. So, we can expect the question from here is, what was the closing film of IFFI 2019? The answer is Mark and Her Mother. Article 370 was the biggest impediment to J&K's development. Lieutenant Governor of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir G.C. Murmu said Article 370 was the biggest impediment to the development of Jammu and Kashmir as it limited centre's powers to implement special provisions and welfare schemes in J&K. Mr. Murmu said the provision did not allow the full functioning of democracy and caused more damages than any benefits. He was addressing a gathering in Muri village near Katra in Resi district as a part of government's large public outreach program Back to Village. So we can expect the question from here is, which article was the biggest impediment to Jammu and Kashmir's development? The answer is Article 370. Fit India Week in November-December should be made mandatory across all schools, Sports Minister. Sports Minister Kiran Rijiju visited Kendriya Vidyalaya at Andrews Ganj in New Delhi to participate in Fitness Week celebration at the school. The Central Board of Secondary Education has taken the initiative of observing Fitness Week in the second, third, and fourth week of November as a part of Fit India movement. The minister said that celebrating Fitness Week at this time of the year is a very good step. He said it is being organized across all Kendra Vidyalayas and he will encourage private schools to do the same. He said Fit India Week in the month of November and December should be made mandatory across all schools as fitness is a very important part of a student's life. So we can expect the question from here is which minister said that Fit India Week in the month of November and December should be made mandatory across all schools? The answer is Sports Minister Kiran Rijiju. Uddhav Thackeray to be sworn in as Maharashtra CM. Shiva Sena President Uddhav Thackeray will take oath as the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra. The swearing-in ceremony will be held at Shivaji Park in central Mumbai. So we can expect the question from here is who is the new Chief Minister of Maharashtra? The answer is Uddhav Thackeray. Gadkari addresses New Gen Mobility Summit 2019. Minister of Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari has called upon the auto industry to think about future technologies as skilled manpower, cheap labor and technologies are available in the auto sector. He said ethanol, methanol, biodiesel and bio-CNG will support the future technology to be utilized in the auto sector. The minister was speaking at the New Gen Mobility Summit 2019 at International Center for Automotive Technology Center ICAT in Gurugram. So we can expect the question from here is where New Gen Mobility Summit 2019 held? The answer is Gurugram. President of India addresses the 15th FICCI Higher Education Summit. President of India Sri Ramnath Kovind addressed the 15th FICCI Higher Education Summit in New Delhi. This summit is being organized by the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry in collaboration with the Ministry of Human Resource Development and Ministry of Commerce and Industry. The president said that the world of tomorrow will be driven by knowledge, machine intelligence, and digital pathways. To prepare ourselves for this transformation and to leverage its limitless opportunities, we have to recast our higher education with new courses and deeper research orientation. So we can expect the question from here is where was 15th FICCI Higher Education Summit held? The answer is New Delhi. MOU signed between India and Myanmar on bilateral cooperation for prevention of trafficking in persons. The Union Cabinet, chaired by the Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi, has given approval for the Memorandum of Understanding between India and Myanmar on bilateral cooperation for the prevention of trafficking in persons, risk recovery, repatriation, and reintegration of victims of trafficking. To strengthen the bond of friendship between the two countries and to increase bilateral cooperation on the issues of prevention, risk, recovery, and repatriation related to human trafficking. To strengthen cooperation to prevent all forms of human trafficking and to protect and assist the victims of trafficking are the MOU's objectives. So we can expect the question from here is India and which country signed an MOU on bilateral cooperation for prevention of trafficking in persons? The answer is Myanmar. MOU signed between India and Saudi Arabia in the field of combating illicit trafficking and smuggling of narcotic drugs, psychotropic substances, and chemical precursors. The Union Cabinet, chaired by the Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi, has given ex post facto approval for the MOUs between India and Saudi Arabia in the field of combating illicit trafficking and smuggling of narcotic drugs, psychotropic substances, and chemical precursors. Under this MOU, there is a provision for exchange of relevant information as well as methods, identities, and suspicious activities of producers, smugglers, and traffickers of narcotic drugs, details of trafficking of NDPS and precursors, chemicals on requisitions, and financial details of the traffickers arrested on drug-related charges. So we can expect the question from here is India and which country signed an MOU in the field of combating illicit trafficking and smuggling of narcotic drugs, psychotropic substances, and chemical precursors? The answer is Saudi Arabia. Cabinet approved agreement and protocol between India and Chile for the avoidance of double taxation. The Union Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi, approved the signing of the Double Taxation Avoidance Agreement and Protocol between the Republic of India and the Republic of Chile for the elimination of double taxation and the prevention of fiscal evasion and avoidance with the respect to taxes on income. So we can expect the question from here is India and which country signed an MOU for the avoidance of double taxation? Answer is Chile. WCD Ministry signs MOU with Ministry of Food Processing Industries. Ministry of Women and Child Development signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the Ministry of Food Processing Industries in New Delhi in the presence of Union Minister of Women and Child Development and Textiles Smriti Zubin Irani and Hashimrat Gaur Patel, Union Minister for Food Processing Industries. The MOU was signed by Secretary, Ministry of WCD, Rabindra Banwar and Secretary, Ministry of FPI, Pushpa Subramaniam. Irani thanked Minister of Food Processing Industries for joining hands with the Ministry of WCD for the upliftment of women entrepreneurs engaged in organic farming. She said that this effort reflects the government's focus on convergence of strength and capacity building among ministries and departments to help serve the people. So we can expect the question from here is which ministry signs MOU with the Ministry of Food Processing Industries for the upliftment of women entrepreneurs engaged in organic farming? The answer is Women and Child Development Ministry. Exercise Mitra Shakti 2019. The seventh edition of India-Sri Lanka Joint Training Exercise Mitra Shakti is scheduled to be conducted at Foreign Training Node, Pune from 1st December to 14 December 2019. The sixth edition of the exercise was held in Sri Lanka. The aim of this joining training exercise is to build and promote positive relations between armies of India and Sri Lanka with focus on subunit level training for counter-insurgency and counter-terrorism operations in urban and rural environment under United Nations mandate. So we can expect the question from here is which edition of Mitra Shakti 2019 exercise was held? Answer is 7th edition. Hyderabad to host first T20 International against West Indies. Third match in Mumbai, BCCI. BCCI announced the swapping of venues of India's first and third T20 internationals against the West Indies. The opening match is now scheduled at Hyderabad on December 6. Mumbai will host the third and final T20 international on December 11. The second T20 will be held as per earlier schedule in Thiruvananthapuram on December 8. So we can expect the question from here is which city hosts the first T20 international? The answer is Hyderabad. Now we can see the today quiz questions. First question is International Day of the Girl Child is observed on which date? Second question is Fifth National Council on India's Nutrition Challenges was held in which city? Third question is in which city people will get free food in exchange of for 1 kilogram of plastic? Fourth question is who has been awarded Nobel Prize in Literature for the year 2019. Fifth question is, first National Hindi Science Writer Conference was held in which date?
In the description box below this video, we have given the daily, weekly and monthly current affairs PDF and the videos link, and also we have given the quiz link. Please make use of it and be successful in your exam. Thank you.
Thank you.